What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of For the Culture Final Cut, our filmmaking talk show. This episode, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We just came out with a brand new short film called Caffeinated Compliance. Go check that out. Go check that out. It's a banger. We're doing a decent little festival rollout on that one too, so hopefully we get selected for those. Yeah, we haven't done a short film that was like super concise and like actually like a 5-minute short film in a long time since like we did the 48-hour short film. But I'd say this is even smaller scale than that.
Yeah, I think it's less time too. Mm-hmm. I think it's only like a 6-minute thing.
Yeah.
And we were allotted like 7 for the 48.
Yeah. Some other stuff we're going to talk about. We got Oscar noms that were released earlier this week or last week. We're going to talk about our predictions for those. We just saw a couple new movies. This past weekend, Return to Silent Hill came out. Mm-hmm. Devin, I, and Smilo Bottenfield Bean, we fucking went to go see that. It was not good.
It was... I really want to talk about like the CGI, because it kind of went from being really good to really bad at like the flick of the switch.
Yeah, it was very inconsistent, and I think that the movie actually excelled in like their art direction and like the actual sets. Like the sets themselves looked really good. Like everything that took place inside of the hotel and stuff like that, I think looked really good in terms of like the actual set. But and Pyramid Head himself also looked really good.
Yeah, he looked great. I've never actually consumed any Silent Hill media before watching that, so I went in blind, and it was very incoherent, which I understand that's like also how the Silent Hill game is, but it was really hard to follow, and I don't know if it's just as hard in the game as it is in that movie.
I think the game also I haven't personally played the game, but I've watched playthroughs of Silent Hill 2 Remake when that came out, but I think that the game ultimately pulls it off better because it's a longer format to tell the story. Yeah. So there's there's much more for the player to consume, and you're also kind of it's mostly you're consuming the environment and like the vibe and the feeling of Silent Hill. Mostly it's environmental horror too, and I feel like that's kind of hard to show in like a 90-minute to a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, that's the tough thing with video game adaptations is that there's usually like games are so big and it's hard to squish it all down into like 2 hours. Like it's almost impossible.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you've heard anything about it, but I've heard that they're in development of a Red Dead Redemption 2 movie, and I don't think that that's a very good idea.
I also don't think so either. So like that game is massive, and playtime alone is damn near 100 hours. And also timeline-wise, that entire story, I think it takes place over the course of half a year, maybe a little bit more. And there's just so much like layers to it that how are you going to put that in a 2-hour, even a 3-hour film?
Yeah.
That's unless they're doing something completely different. They're doing maybe it's a young Arthur Morgan and like the start of the Dutch van der Linde game.
That could be interesting.
That could be interesting because that's not a story that is actually too well known. They talk about it a little bit, but it's not like a fully fledged out story. But if they're taking like just straight up trying to put Red Dead Redemption 2 into movie platform,
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that'll work.
I think that the best way to do a video game IP, either film or TV show, is to give us something that takes place in that universe that's faithful to the source material, but gives us something new. So like Zach Krager, the director of Weapons from earlier this year, he is going to be directing a Resident Evil movie, but he has already said that it's not going to be a direct adaptation of any game specifically. It's going to take place during the events of the second and third game during the Raccoon City outbreak, but it's going to take place at the Raccoon City Hospital during the outbreak.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure is kind of what he said in interviews. And that's interesting to me because that's a new angle that we've never seen before.
I think that's kind of just how you have to do it because with video games, like more often than not, if a video game is good enough to earn itself a movie adaptation, then it's really lore rich and it's really like emotionally. I'm blanking on the word there, but there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
And then if you're trying to do like a true adaptation, you're gonna lose so much of that.
Yeah, 100%. And like it's just hard to go from like an artwork that is such long form to then try to condense it into 2 hours.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's almost impossible to do it well.
I think something that succeeded most was probably The Last of Us Season 1, because that was also with a long show like that where the episodes are almost an hour long each. That's long form storytelling.
Yeah,
you know.
And even then, they still had to take a lot of liberties and they had to cut a bunch of stuff out.
100%.
But I will say the episode with Frank and
yeah, I'm forgetting the other character
and his partner.
Yes.
That is nothing. That is nothing like the game.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic. It's great. I'm so glad that they did that. I mean, it's not like so good I would headcanon it, but it was super nice to see a different twist on it.
Yeah, and I think that's also like another example of just giving us something new that we haven't seen before, because it's like in the game he's like barely in it. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like a one-off character.
He has one section.
Yeah, you barely interact with him, and I feel like them just fleshing him out more, that's a great opportunity to do something new in the lore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some Oscar noms that came out last week.
I'm gonna keep it real, guys. I have not been keeping up to date on my film. Been a little busy. The country's a little crazy.
Yeah. Well, weren't in the country for a while.
Yeah. I was gone for about a month. Milo thought I was going to be living in a mud hut, but I did indeed have Wi-Fi. So,
for actors in a leading role, nominees are Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leo for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
I have only seen Sinners, and I really like Sinners. Sinners is great. I also think that him playing two characters as once. I haven't watched anything else, but I think that automatically puts him a step above everyone. Maybe, I don't know if that's crazy to say. I haven't watched Marty Supreme, but you've talked a lot about that.
I did like Marty Supreme. Timmy is really, really good in it. Timothée Chalamet is really, really good. I would say he is the standout performance in the movie. One person who I don't really think that I'm genuinely shocked is nominated as Leo for One Battle After Another. I don't think that was a standout performance. It certainly wasn't bad, you know, but I don't think that he is necessarily to the level of like Marty Supreme, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, or Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. I haven't seen The Secret Agent, but I do really, really want to see that. I do really like Wagner Moura. For actor in a supporting role, did you see Frankenstein? They have Jacob Elordi here for Frankenstein.
No, I did not see Frankenstein, but we talked about it when it was first like
announced.
I do want to watch it. I gotta get back into the theater, man.
Benicio del Toro is nominated, as well as Sean Penn. So like in the actor for supporting role, we got Sean Penn, Delroy Lindo, Jacob Elordi, Benicio del Toro, and Stellan Skarsgård. I'm just surprised that there's two supporting actors from One Battle, Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro.
The Skarsgård are great. That's a family, like a lot of people call them Neo babies.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I'm completely okay with that because they all like put 100% into their roles.
Yeah, Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. I haven't seen it, but I've seen lots of trailers and I've heard lots of people talk about. So I really, really, really need to see it. It's about Stellan plays an old film director, and it's kind of about the relationship between him and his daughter as he's trying to make a film where he asks her to play one of the lead roles in it. But it looks like a really, really heartfelt movie. Did you ever see Weapons?
I did see Weapons, yeah.
Yeah. Amy Madigan is nominated for actress in a supporting role. She was Gladys.
Yeah.
I am very happy to see Weapons and Sinners both getting some recognition at the Oscars, because like I know it's been said like over and over and over, but like horror movies do notoriously get shut out from the Oscars, even like if they are fantastic.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never been like a horror movie watcher, but like I watch Sinners, and I guess I honestly don't know if it's like a fully fleshed out horror film.
I'd say it's more like a thriller.
Like a thriller, yeah. Like there were scary bits. All of the visual effects on like the main vampire, especially during the final battle, like that was great.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like an actual horror film, or at least in the way that I understand it, which is like slashers and like body gore and stuff like that.
Yeah. For directors, Josh Safdie is nominated for Marty Supreme. Paul Thomas Anderson is nominated for One Battle After Another. Ryan Coogler's nominated for Sinners. Chloe Zhao is nominated for Hamnet. I'm going to butcher this name. Joaquin Trier for Sentimental Value.
I think that's right.
Joaquin Trier. Yeah, I need to see Sentimental Value. I do want to try to see most of the nominees before the Oscars do roll around. Oh, for international feature film, there's a couple here that I actually have seen. I have seen It Was Just an Accident.
You told me about that. That's about the
the
life inside of a prison system, right?
Yeah, so basically it was just an accident by Jafar Panahi. He's currently in jail for making this movie. It's basically about the abuse that goes on in the prison systems in Iran. And in the film, the main character, you're essentially following him as he recognizes one of his past abusers after he was released from prison. And then he kidnaps the man, but he has self-doubts and he doesn't know if he's like for sure got the right guy. So he's going around and asking other people who were tortured by this guy to confirm that it's him. And it is a wild ride.
Dang.
I watched it with Cal and Tyler about like a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. It was fucking awesome. It was really, really, really good. I hope that he wins international feature film. Oh, for Best Picture. This one surprised me. I'm pretty sure F1 is nominated.
For Best Picture?
Yes. So the Best Picture nominees, we got F1, Begonia. I saw Begonia. I thought that it was a standout performance from Jesse Plemons. I thought he was great. I thought that Emma Stone was absolutely fantastic in it. But I fucking hated the ending. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I really did not like the ending. I was quite disappointed. F1, I have not seen, but I am very surprised that it is nominated for Best Picture. I know that I was more under the impression that it would get nominated for, just like cinematography or editing. And it didn't get nominated for cinematography. The nominees for cinematography are Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
I mean, I've seen F1. I thought it was a cool movie, but I also didn't think it was like stand out in any particular way. I guess that's also because I'm not an F1 fan.
Yeah, I don't know.
But even so, I've read articles of people who are F1 fans, and even from drivers of F1 who didn't really appreciate the film. So, was it cool? Sure. Brad Pitt's great. I love Brad Pitt as an actor. He never phones it in.
Yeah.
He gives 100% to all of his roles. I've loved him since Seven.
Yeah, he's fantastic in that.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would. I think it's a cool movie. I think that's the only thing I would really slap on there.
My prediction for Best Picture, it's got to be for me between Sinners and One Battle. Or maybe Marty Supreme, man. I don't know. I would be surprised if it's not Sinners or One Battle.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the nominees are Train Dreams, Sinners, Sentimental Value, The Secret Agent, which I'm really that's really cool that got nominated. One Battle, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, Frankenstein, F1, and Begonia.
I think I can really appreciate how many quality films have come out.
Yeah, 2025 was a great year for movies. There was a lot of great fucking movies that came out this year.
It kind of felt like we went through a little bit of a dry spell, to be fair, of like you can talk about films and like you can talk about how great they are. But 2025 has kind of brought it back. I'm really happy with what's happened.
Oh, this past weekend I saw No Other Choice by Park Chan-wook, and I really liked it. If it's still in theaters or wherever you guys are, go see it. It is fantastic. I really enjoyed it. He did Old Boy. Like the
okay.
Yeah. So it's his newest movie. It is fucking awesome. It's about kind of this guy spirals after losing his job, and I don't even want to spoil it. That's all you gotta know. It's a wild ass ride. You can kind of compare it to Parasite in kind of the themes and kind of what it's trying to talk about in terms of classism and things that people do when they're struggling and like, you know, desperate.
Yeah, the levels that we can stoop to as people.
Yeah, I think it was fantastic. It's not there isn't a huge U.S. release for theaters right now, but if it is in theaters around you, you go see it, go support it. It's fantastic. What have you seen recently here, Devin? Well, what's something you saw? What was the last thing you saw in theaters?
Return to Silent Hill was the last thing.
Oh yeah, besides Return to Silent Hill.
I saw Avatar: The Way of Water.
Oh yeah, what did you think about that? I saw the very first Avatar movie, but that's the only one I've seen.
The first one I think stands against the test of time, and the fact that it's the highest grossing film for X amount of years, whatever, it still holds the record, I'm pretty sure. Proves that. I think the second one, I don't know, it kind of feels like it lacked direction. It felt like half a movie, if that makes sense, which I think makes sense when you watch Fire and Ash, because if you could just like put those two together, I think that's a fully fledged film. But the Avatar: The Way of Water basically is Jake Sully takes his family, and after they push humans off of Pandora, they come back a couple years later, and Jake has a family, and during a raid, like, one of his sons gets hurt, and he chooses to abandon the Emotakaya and instead move like his entire family across the ocean.
Okay.
So he abandons the forest of Pandora and lives with like the water people, which I'm blanking on their name. I'm not that much of an Avatar nerd. And it's them trying to start a new life, and then Colonel Miles Quaritch is back as basically an Avatar clone of him, and then he's the main antagonist again, and he's trying to find him. But yeah, it doesn't feel complete, and there's some parts here and there that are really cool, but mostly it's just like Jake trying to keep his family together and protected, and then but violence is like in his path, so it always finds him somehow. But I guess you could cut up Way of Water, Fire and Ash and put them together somehow. But honestly, I think for viewing experience, I think if you are going to watch these, watch Way of the Water and then immediately watch Fire and Ash and just consider them one movie.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, they do look like massive achievements in terms of like VFX and
stuff. Both of these movies look great, and I don't know how much of it was like motion capture, because there's a lot of underwater sequences, and that's a lot of actors you have to train to hold their breath. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. Also, I feel like notoriously, water is one of the hardest things to make look real with VFX and CGI.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, the fact that they did that believably is pretty fucking cool. So talking about some films that are coming out this year in the big 2026. Starting off with The Odyssey. That looks fucking awesome.
Looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie, the helmet, it does remind me of the Doom,
the MF Doom.
Yeah, the MF Doom cover, just a little bit, which I think is a little goofy, but I think it's great. It still looks awesome. The cast is fucking stacked.
Yeah, did you see the clips that have been coming out on Instagram the past couple days showing Travis Scott is in it? What? Travis Scott is gonna be in the Odyssey.
He's gonna show up as Brown Batman.
Dude, that would be peak. That would be peak. That is still like one of the funniest things that's ever happened on Instagram. He posted some video of him in the fucking brown Batman suit, and then everybody made fun of him, and he fucking turned off his Instagram for like a week or some shit, dude.
Oh man,
he was pissed.
Dude, what is Travis Scott gonna do in this movie? I hope he is. That'd be great.
Yeah, I've only seen the one clip that's been going around, and it's like a 2-second clip of him saying one line, but I don't know. The cast is absolutely stacked. There's Tom Holland, John Bernthal, Matt Damon, like crazy lineup.
Just those three alone, like that's an immense amount of talent. I think Tom Holland is still like an upcoming talent. If I'm being fair. But that's also just like the curse of being in like a Marvel franchise. You kind of play one character for X amount of years.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you have to try to start branching out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Avengers Doomsday is coming out.
Oh my gosh.
Which is crazy because they gave me the impression that they killed off all of the original Avengers, but now they're all back.
Yeah.
Now RDJ is Doom.
That doesn't sour the previous narrative at
all. Yeah, they're bringing everybody back, and it's just like, guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let Chris Evans play other roles. Let Chris Hemsworth play other roles. Leave these guys alone. They've been in the MCU for my entire life.
Yeah.
I don't remember a time when RDJ, Chris Evans, and Chris Hemsworth wasn't the face of the MCU.
Literally.
Just let him do something else. I want to see Chris Evans in more villain roles.
Yeah.
I want to see him. I loved him in The Gray Man. That movie is not great. It has a lot of problems, but Chris Hemsworth plays the main antagonist, and he's funny. Yeah. He's so funny in that, dude. He's just like an asshole psychopath, and he hits people for fun.
Dude, Chris Evans was good in Knives Out.
Knives Out, yeah.
Yes, he was good in Knives Out.
I just want to see him in other stuff. I think he's been like crushed by Captain America, like performance wise.
I even liked him. I loved seeing him back as Johnny Storm in.
That was great, yeah.
In Deadpool and Wolverine.
We just need to leave our boys alone.
Yeah.
Let them see other stuff.
Did you see the trailer for Doomsday that confirmed the X-Men?
No, I did not.
You haven't seen that?
I haven't seen that.
Okay, we're getting Dev's live reaction.
This movie's ass. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, dude, the Cyclops suit looks amazing.
Dude, they took that laser beam straight out of a comic book. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that
had to be straight from. I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Yeah, that panel. It looks exactly like that.
That's incredible. That's awesome.
A Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah, curious.
Yeah.
I don't know.
John Bernthal is going to be in that as Punisher again.
Okay, so we have a Spidey Punisher movie.
Yep.
I'm into that. Actually, I'm super into that. I'm low key. Maybe this is childish of me, but I was kind of hoping for an Amazing Spider-Man 3 film. That was my hope.
Dude, in Peaches and Creamville, yeah.
I was kind of hoping for it because Andrew Garfield's like my Spider-Man. That's who I looked. That's who I watched as a child.
Mm-hmm. Have you been hearing? I don't know if this is, this could be completely false, but I've read it on Instagram and other places. But Tobey Maguire might be the only Spider-Man that's going to be in Avengers Doomsday. It's like Tom might not be in it at all. It might just be Tobey, which is interesting.
So he'd be an older Spider-Man variant. Maybe he's maybe he's the Secret War Spider-Man.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, maybe that's an interesting thought. Maybe he's not even the Tobey universe.
Yeah, maybe he's not. Yeah, maybe he's because they've played into the multiverse thing already. So. And
I'm pretty sure Doomsday is supposed to be like the big multiverse event. Like I don't know, because I don't know what this. Marvel is all over the place, and it's like it's a little hard to follow because I mean like they were setting something up with Kang, and then the whole stuff with Jonathan Majors happened, and then they fired him, and then they just completely scrapped the whole idea of Kang, and then now they've just been running like a chicken with their head cut off, in my opinion. But the one project that I am interested in that's coming out soon, I think, is Wonder Man. Have you heard about that at all? Mm-hmm. So it's this TV show that takes place inside the MCU about a guy that got hired to play a superhero on a TV show. Is what I picked up from the trailer.
Okay.
So it's like a meta superhero show that takes place inside the MCU.
Iron Lung.
Oh yes, Markiplier's new movie that comes out pretty soon. That looks really, really cool.
All of the behind-the-scenes footage has been crazy.
Mm-hmm. Huge set that they built. That's all on like hydraulic arms. It looks actually fucking insane. I'm really, really excited to see it. I love Markiplier as a guy. He's like, I feel like that's like damn near the Mr. Rogers for our generation.
Oh god, yeah. He's kind of just like, he's just like peak.
Yeah. And dude, I feel like everybody watched Markiplier. Like I've been
at some point in time, everyone of our generation has watched Markiplier.
Yeah, and the same thing with like Dan TDM. Mm-hmm. You know, those guys are they're wonderful. You know,
they're the good ending. Literally. A lot of bad endings with our generation of YouTubers.
Yeah, dude, Markiplier, Dan TDM. No issues.
They're keeping going. Jacksepticeye too. He has a business now.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Thank God.
Thank God.
We had so many Minecraft YouTubers are just all pedophiles.
Oh my God. Dude, it made me serious a question. I was like, dude, how hard is it to not? Like, come on, bruh.
Why are there so many?
Why are there so many?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in.
Those are kind of the main three.
I guess the main four. For DC, there's a couple projects coming out, like Supergirl. Jason Momoa looks fucking sick as Lobo. Yeah, dude, he looks fucking awesome.
I'm just excited for a Lobo film. Mm-hmm. Lobo is like...
I do hope he gets his standalone movie.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
That'd be awesome.
We were talking about it in the previous episode, Lanterns. That was supposed to come out this February, what they were, like, originally when they were saying, but now they've pushed it back to, I think, like, August or something, 2026. But I am excited for Lanterns. I'm really excited for Clayface. That comes out September 2026, I'm pretty sure, either September or October.
A lot of big moves in DC. Mm-hmm. That's great.
I hope in one of these fucking projects we see some more Batman, man. I want to see a DCEU, or excuse me, not DCEU, DCU Batman. I want to know who our casting is.
Yeah, there's a lot of
options right
There's
now.
a lot of options. I think they should grab a no name though.
Yeah.
I think everyone who has played Batman is like so incredibly iconic now. Mm-hmm. We kind of need to go back to a no name actor.
Yeah.
For Batman, but also like who?
Yeah, that's tough.
Because
those are some big shoes to fill.
Those are huge shoes to fill.
To just be Batman, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hope Lobo has his own solo thing. Also, I think Jason Momoa deserves some love because he got screwed over in both the Aquaman films.
Yeah.
That poor guy, he doesn't deserve it.
The first Aquaman film honestly wasn't too bad.
I didn't hate it. I think I don't know.
It's just so mid.
It's just kind of mid.
It's like,
and then Aquaman 2, fuck.
Yeah. Dude, the DCEU movies go from mid to bad.
Like super quick.
They're just either mid or bad. Dude, you know what? I took a stand after I saw Batman vs Superman, and I didn't see either Justice League cut. I didn't see the fucking theatrical cut. I didn't see the theatrical Joss Whedon cut, and I didn't see the Snyder cut when that came out. Because, dude, I saw Batman vs Superman, I was like, holy hell.
Also, Ezra Miller as the Flash is like one of my least favorite roles of all time.
He's not great. And he's also just like a terrible person.
Yeah. It's not hard to be a good person, guys.
Dude,
like,
I
didn't watch Wonder Woman 1984, whatever the fuck it is.
I didn't either. Heard nothing but terrible things. And when DC had the track record that it did at the time, I was just like, fuck it, I'm not watching.
Yeah, I kind of dropped DC movies as a whole.
Yeah, dude, because they started off so rough with the DCEU. It was fucking... Okay, like... By itself, in a vacuum, Man of Steel isn't that bad. It's bad.
It's an interesting take on Superman, and it goes against his act like.
But it has to be in a vacuum by
it
itself.
has to
you have to judge it by itself, because just thrown in with the rest of the DCEU, I hate it, But I feel like it was like Brightburn before Brightburn. It was like, what if Superman was edgy and mean?
Yeah. Oh, dude, Batman v Superman still pisses me off to this day.
Yeah, that one really lost me, and so did Suicide Squad.
Yeah, you hate Suicide Squad.
That movie's so good, because not only is it poorly written, and it's like a character assassination to damn near every character that's on screen, but also it's like terribly edited, and just like the pacing is all over the fucking place, and like you have dude, if you sat down someone who had never read a comic book, Suicide Squad 2016 might just give a normal person a stroke watching. They're gonna have absolutely no idea what's going on. That you're gonna have no idea who these people are. The movie takes so much time attempting to introduce every single character in their own little cool montage that the actual plot of the film, they're like, oh shit, we got like 30 minutes left. and then
also what's his name, the fucking fire dude turns to devil at the end or whatever shit. Who's so unmemorable I don't even remember.
I can't even remember the guy's name.
Whatever. So that guy, right? He's just like an asshole the whole film, and then at the very, very end of the film, during the final conflict,
he's like, I'm good.
He's like, I'm gonna good guy. I'm gonna sacrifice myself, and it's just like,
yeah, who the fuck is this guy?
Who is that guy?
Yeah, dude, and like, Captain Boomerang.
Fuck.
I completely forgot he was in the movie for such a long time. Like, and also,
I feel like every single character in that movie is so unmemorable.
Yeah.
And like, apart from like Deadshot, because he was like,
so we some kind of Suicide Squad. Yeah. Thank God that we are out of the DCEU era, and we're
starting
DCEU.
on such a good note with the first Superman.
Yeah, dude, I'm surprised that Superman even was a remotely controversial movie. They're like, I feel like just a film that has such a good message of just being equally kind to everybody. I don't understand how everybody's like protesting.
And also an acting performance that stays true to the character so hard. Like
David Cornsweet is my Superman. That guy, he did such a fantastic job portraying the character that I've known from the DC animated universe, from the comics. Like those, in my opinion, are the truest interpretations of Superman.
Mm-hmm. Henry Cavill, I still liked you in The Witcher, but you got done dirty with the fucking writing, man.
He could have done good. Bro. I like him as a guy. He's a good
he's a good guy. I like him. He plays Warhammer 40K.
Yeah.
Like he's just like a big old nerd. I love him.
Dude, he quit The Witcher because they were
dude. Fuck, he was trying to do such a good job. There were reports of him like pulling quotes from the book because he actually cares about his job, and he's read these, and they were just like,
Yeah, then he was like, all right, fuck you then.
And he was just like, all right, I'm getting out of here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Henry Cavill. You don't deserve all that, man.
Yeah, I feel like he does try to do a very accurate interpretation of the characters that he's given, but the executives and the writers just don't want him to. They shut him down every time.
Poor guy. All right.
We gotta about wrap this up here. You got anything you want to talk about real quick, Dad?
No, keep it heads up. We're gonna put out so much stuff.
Yeah, we got lots of stuff coming out.
We've got lots of stuff in the works. We've got a lot of stuff writing. We've got a lot of stuff that we're about to film.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared for updates. About every 2 weeks on just like general FTC shenanigans.
Yep, we got lots of YouTube videos coming out. Our short film, A Conversation, that we shot last May, that the BTS is on the YouTube channel and all that, that will be coming out very soon. The reason that's been in the gulag for a very long time is because we've had some mix-ups with the music that we've been using and some communication issues with some managers and stuff like that. But all will be fine. It will come out soon. We hope you guys enjoyed Caffeinated Compliance. Like Devin said, we've got a bunch of stuff coming out soon. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the rest of your day. And fuck ice.
Fuck.